What's going on, guys? Today I'm going to do a quick review of this Yaheetech Swivel Accent Chair. In this review, I'll tell you everything you need to know about this chair, including one thing that you should know before buying. I'll also go through the assembly process just a little bit so that you know exactly what to expect. I do want to mention before I get into it that this chair, they reached out to us, the company reached out and asked if we would be interested in getting the chair in exchange for a review. And I said, yeah, because we could actually use an accent chair. So yeah, that being said, let's go ahead and get started. All right, so when you open it, the packing is really, really good, well protected. So I got it all assembled. It was actually relatively easy. So there's two pieces here that go together on the bottom. And then you have this part, that part, and then the back. Those go together. And then we have this top cushion that goes on top of it. And then what it does is it actually zippers. It zippers on all sides, and then you just pull it down to the Velcro here, which, you know, I thought that would kind of look cheap. It actually doesn't look bad once you get it all set up properly. And yeah, it went together pretty easy. I'd say probably maybe about a half hour. My biggest issue with the assembly process is they give you this to do it, which is kind of too long on both sides. So I actually used my own. So I'd recommend if you have one of these Allen wrenches to use this. But they do provide this, which does what it needs, but it just takes a little bit longer with this thing. So the chair itself is actually pretty comfortable. One thing I did notice, so this pillow I recommend keeping on, because if you remove this pillow and you lean really hard on this back part right here, what happens is this wood piece right here kind of digs into your back right here in this area. But if you have this pillow and you're leaning on the pillow, it's really not a problem. And one thing that is kind of nice, and I already mentioned in the assembly here earlier, but one thing that is kind of nice is that since this is Velcro, you know, you can really adjust it to the way that you want it to be. So you can actually bring this pillow higher or lower depending on what you prefer. It also does have these little guards on the bottom right here, which is helpful to protect the floors. Ours is a marble floor. I want to make sure that we don't damage anything. And it really does a good job of protecting it. Now, sitting on the chair, I'm about 220 pounds. It is very stable. And it can spin 360 total degrees without problem. Very smooth, very comfortable, you know, leaning backwards, forward. It's a really stable chair, so I'm not having any problems with it rocking or anything like that. But overall, I think that the chair, for what it is, I mean, it is pretty comfortable and it's very reasonably priced. So if you're looking for something that doesn't take too long to put together and looks really nice, definitely recommend it.